Welcome to Svika, where we explore the stories shaping our world. Today we're diving into the pressing issue of food inflation and its impact on our daily lives. Why are there not more people talking about how big media controls our minds? The average person spends hours consuming media every day. We scroll through social media feeds, watch news clips and listen to podcasts. But have you ever stopped to think about who's curating all this information? Big media companies are the gatekeepers, deciding what we see and hear. They're like that friend who only tells you the juicy gossip but leaves out important details. Think about it. News channels bombard us with headlines about the latest scandals and disasters. Social media algorithms prioritize content designed to keep us engaged, often at the expense of accuracy. We're constantly bombarded with messages, and it's easy to get swept up in the current. This constant stream of information can be overwhelming. It's like trying to drink from a fire hose. We become passive consumers, accepting whatever's put in front of us without question. But what if the information we're consuming is biased or incomplete? We like to think we're independent thinkers, forming our own opinions. But the truth is, big media plays a powerful role in shaping our perceptions of the world. They influence what issues we care about, how we view different groups of people, and even what we consider to be true. Take, for example, the way news outlets cover political campaigns. They often focus on the horse race aspect, emphasizing poll numbers and campaign strategies instead of engaging with the actual issues. This type of coverage turns politics into a spectator sport, distracting us from the real-world implications of policy decisions. Social media platforms aren't off the hook either. Their algorithms are designed to keep us scrolling, often by showing us content that aligns with our existing beliefs. This creates echo chambers where we're only exposed to information that reinforces our biases, making it harder to engage in critical thinking and constructive dialogue. The problem is, when we're constantly bombarded with the same messages, it's easy to start believing them, even if they're not entirely accurate. This is how propaganda works, folks. Big media companies have a whole bag of tricks to influence our thoughts and behaviors. They use emotionally charged language, cherry-pick data to support their narratives, and even resort to outright fabrication. These tactics are designed to bypass our critical thinking skills and appeal to our emotions. One common technique is fear-mongering. News outlets know that fear sells, so they often sensationalize stories to make them seem more dramatic and dangerous than they actually are. This can lead to a distorted view of reality, where we overestimate the likelihood of rare events and become overly anxious about things that are statistically unlikely to happen. Another tactic is the use of straw man arguments, where media outlets misrepresent opposing viewpoints to make them easier to attack. This creates a false dichotomy, making it seem like there are only two sides to every issue, when in reality, most issues are far more nuanced than that. These manipulations are not always easy to spot. They often operate on a subconscious level, subtly influencing our thoughts and emotions without us even realizing it. So what can we do about it? We can't just unplug from the matrix entirely, although that would be tempting some days, but we can become more discerning consumers of information. We need to develop our media literacy skills and learn how to identify and deconstruct the techniques that media companies use to manipulate us. Remember the Cambridge Analytica scandal? That's a prime example of how our own data can be weaponized against us. This company harvested information from millions of Facebook users and used it to target them with personalized political ads during the 2016 US presidential election. Spooky stuff, right? It's time to wise up and take back control of our minds. We need to be critical of everything we see and hear, especially from sources that have a vested interest in shaping our opinions. Don't just accept information at face value, question it. Do your own research, seek out diverse perspectives, and be wary of anything that seems too good to be true, or too bad for that matter. The future of our democracy depends on it. Because when big media controls the narrative, they control us. And frankly, that's just not cricket. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more.